Alright, hey, what's up, y'all? So, today I'm gonna be doing a dual chapter review where I do chapter 1151 and 1152 since I've been procrastinating. So, I'm recording on my computer because I wasn't able to get the the Viz and Shonen Jump version of the One Piece chapters, so I have them on my phone. So I already read them, but I'm gonna go through them again so I can remember what I want to talk about. But yeah, this cover story, so it's still following Yamato for show for show. This might be the same guy. I honestly I don't remember much of Wano, but like at the beginning when Luffy sumo wrestles this guy or whatever and launches him out of the ring. Oh no, it's his big brother. Yeah, it literally says that. Okay, I'm blind. But anyway, yeah, it's cool. Looks cool. You can see another vassal in the background, the Kappa guy. Wait, captains, you mustn't do this. Chief Jarl is the world's oldest warrior, so the Dorian Brogi are still evil. They're attacking um, Chief Jarl, and then there's Kashi, this guy, and he just is completely dwarfed by these absolutely massive giants. And Brogy just looks evil there. It's crazy. Oh yeah, I'm at school. I hope this room is soundproof enough, but I hope I'm not bothering people outside who are nearby, but oh well. And then we will be kings of Elbaf. There's no need for God of Elbaf anymore. Bring about the age of war. We'll build an era defined by the ruthless and mighty. You guys never talked like that before. Thorman, and then oh these couple panels are pretty cool where the shogi or chess pieces flip over to the dark side, but it's so twisted. What an incredible feeling. Retreat for now. No, that can't be. Wait for me, Colin. Mama's gonna save you. So she still, I think, what's her name? No, not Gerd. Scopper Gaben's wife still thinks he's like dead or something. There's more nightmares. Oh, and then Saint killing him. It's he's revealed to have the dragon fruit type Kirin man beast form. So he's like a one of those half man, half horse guys, a centaur, right? Or something like that. And then he calls his creation sleep tids again, of course. I feel like there's nothing too significant on this page, just a lot of reactions and yelling. How far shall we go, Great One? The playing board is entirely in our color. The heart of Elbaf, this country would have been subjugated years ago if not for Harold's miserable failure. Oh, and then, okay, the last half or so of the chapter is like my favorite because we see Scopper is falling from above the heavens in Elbaf or whatever to the underworld, and then Chopper goes down to save him, and then right here, right when they're all the way like about to hit the ground, he says guard point, which is just super cool because he like becomes a big balloon to save him. And then this shot right here, this panel, you have to scroll to see the whole thing, but it's really cool. It's Luffy and Loki eating big meat, and then Zoro is just standing there like disapprovingly. We gotta go search for them. So they, oh, and Sanji too, because they hear, oh, they feel the presence, because of like hockey, I guess, and know that they fell. Man, what is Scopper Gaban's wife name? It's in the next chapter, but I forget. I know Gerd is one of the giant pirates. Ripley. It's a cool name. I don't know why I'm forgetting. Gurdon Goldberg, you got anything on your wish list? Hello, Loki. Shaggy, listen. Oh yeah, I'm busy right now. I'll call back later. Don't worry, it won't take long. As a matter of fact, I'm busy too. Just one thing. Huh? Fine. Just keep your voice down. But I will be unable to call you for a while, I think. Huh? What do you mean? The more you and I talked, the more our conversation became a source of songs. So this mysterious Shaggy character comes in. I'm curious to learn more about him. Loki thinks he's in danger, but he's not. Hey Gerd, prepare your medical supplies so Chopper can heal him. Burp warning, sorry. And then Luffy figures out that Scopper was on Roger's crew as he and Dark King Rayleigh were known as the wings of the King of the Pirates. I assume he was the third strongest on the crew. What? So he was a huge pirate, huh? That would explain why he was so tough. And it means he knows Shanks. Look, he's trying to say something. What is it, Mr. Ya? Second strongest. He seems really fixated on that detail. So yeah, that's just a really funny interaction where even though he's like on the verge of death, he's like has to correct them. Okay, and here we go, the last page where it's super, Pokemon Go notification. Super cool. There's Hajrudin on the right, Luffy in the middle, and Loki on the left. And a big shot of lightning coming from above. And yeah, so that's a cool shot. They're finally like getting to the action. So I'm excited. So that's chapter 1151. Pretty good. A lot going on. Oh, new chapter 1153 coming in 4 days. That's good. So here we go with 1152. So let's see. The cover story. Yeah, Kawamatsu. That's the Kappa's name. Right. I think he's like one of the first ones that they find or interact with, the Straw Hats in Wano. Otama's Amigasa hat delivered to Kawamatsu, daimyo of Hakumai. So, I don't know why Otama has a hat that big, but maybe she made it for him. So, they're trying to get to the elevator, the lift, to get up and save everyone. But Scopper is so injured. I need a quick coffee break. Hold up. Craft Boss Coffee. This is my favorite. I'm on a cut right now because my tournament's in 2 days. So I'm not going to eat until after jiu-jitsu tonight. So I had a coffee earlier that my girlfriend got for me, and then I got this one for 160 yen. But yeah, anyway. I already forgot this guy's name, but I like how he calls everyone ultra rare Gerd. It's pretty funny, pretty cute. So Luffy and Chopper are like, we'll save. Oh, this part was so cool when I was reading it. Make a mental note of how you use your color of the Supreme King. They are not immortal. So he's like, you can beat them, bro. And then Luffy's like, thanks, I've got this. I'm going to save Colin and everyone else. Loki thanks Scopper for some reason. The Holy Knights can be stopped. Oh, and then he tells his brother to take him with him. And then he's like, nah, I'm not taking you anywhere. The fuck? You're going to fight for LF? I doubt it. Seems like there's more than one of you with Supreme King Haki. And then Sanji's like, who? Me? And then he just completely ignores him. Yeah, I had a feeling I'm tired of Mosshead and Jinbei stealing all my blood. You there, swordsman, you seem quite at ease with it. Wait, I can use Supreme King Haki? And then Luffy's like, what, you didn't know that? It's flowing out of you. Unbelievable. Haki is a power that's only useful when you consciously control it. So Zoro's not even reaching his full power. How do you expect to support your captain and Emperor of the Sea without knowing that? Because he's a dummy. Hey Gramps, what about me? This is pathetic, Hajrudin. You'd rather have outsiders save our homeland. Elbaf already has me. Is that a fact? Because I can certainly see you betraying Elbaf and joining the side of the government instead, like he's done in the past. You more or less already did that once. How can I possibly trust you? And then everyone's trying to hurry them. And then Luffy's just like, hey yo bro, join my crew. Then can we set him free? And everyone's like, no, that's a bad idea. He won't fit on the ship. He eats way more food. And then Loki's like, shut your mouth, Pipsqueak. Why would I ever be a henchman for you? Hajrudin says, is that what your instinct tells you, Straw Hat? I want to see him fight. Hajrudin, what's the holdup? We gotta use the lift. I'm coming now. They're still hurrying them up. Elbaf has Loki condemned to death. And then Scopper just says, go unlock his chains. Like, what? So maybe his observation hockey can, like, see the future and see that Loki is only trying to help or something. Loki killed 113 soldiers in the castle 14 years ago. He gave Chief Jarl a wound and slaughtered his own father. But no one knows what happened in the castle. They just know that he like killed everyone or whatever. So then this is when the backstory starts. I'm just gonna skip a couple pages. It was 14 years ago. It was crazy. He's been just locked up since then in the snow. And Zoro, okay, I don't want to skip it, kind of, but Zoro's like, calls Luffy Shanks obsessed fool. What? Don't call Shanks a fool. He was talking about you, fool. Sanji says that last part. Yeah, I know. Luffy's just so obsessed with Shanks, bro. It's crazy. He's a glazer, D1 glazer. Aura's castle. I can't read. So they summon the king. I guess summons Loki and Jarl. I've no interest in a man who'd sell his soul to the world government. So yeah, Loki is just being rebellious pretty much, calling everyone lame. And then he kicks down the door, yeah. And then he sees this. This is crazy. What is this? Is that the king in the middle, the big guy? Your Majesty? And then everyone's stabbing him? Like, I guess he turned evil or something. And then they're like, what's going on? And then, like, meanwhile, up above, in the sun world, that's what it's called, up above, at Scopper's house, so he built a tiny little, like, bathhouse, and then him and Shanks are just chilling in the tub. And then Shanks is like, what's it been, 3 or 4, or Scopper says, what's it been, 3 or 4 years? And then Shanks is like, Captain died 10 years ago. Like, man, I guess just time flies as you get older, because, like, your perception increases exponentially or whatever. He talks about how his plan was to join Buggy and lead a laid-back life of pirates, and then Scopper says, you're a child of fate, Shanks. Don't bother thinking over the tricky little details. You remember where we met Dory and Brogy? And then Ripley is just looking through the window like, hey, what's up, guys? Like, that's kind of creepy, but also pretty cool and funny. And then this part was really funny. Tell me some stories about Mr. Ya's younger days, Shanks. Oh boy, the tales I could tell. At every single port of call, Gaban had a different... And then he pulls on his cheek. Ow, ow, ow. Hey, punk, you want to leave this island alive? There was something we couldn't talk about in the Holy Land, so if he's back home, I'd like to meet him and discuss it before it's too late. On this day, there was a massacre in the castle, and the most beloved king in Elbaf's history, wise King Harold, perished. So this guy gets stuck in there with him, I guess, and he's like, help. And then there's a panel of blood splatter. Chief Jarl, this is the treasure of Elbaf, the forbidden devil fruit. But what was it that caused people to praise him? So yeah, there's some secret hidden devil fruit on Elbaf. Maybe someone ate it by now, maybe not. Maybe they stole it and are just waiting. Who knows? 109 years before the present is when the giant pirate crew was like just going crazy and doing whatever they want, ravaging, pillaging. So everyone, the whole world was scared of them. And then this last page where Harold is shown as a kid, where he has the same horns as Loki, and he's just stomping on a frickin' house. And he's like, who's your god now? And a major reason for that was that King Harold of Elbaf, who ascended the throne at 45 years old, just 45 years old, which is 15 in human years, so I guess they age 3 times faster than humans. And then the last little text box is, he was a low-life scumbag, which is just funny because, you know, I guess we all go through something in adolescence where we have a rebellious phase and we just do whatever we want. So yeah. So that's my refreshing of those 2 chapters for myself. And I'm trying to think of some possible implications this could mean for next week's chapter coming on Monday, but I guess it's just going to go more into the lore and backstory of the giant pirate crew, and I'm pretty excited. I just can't wait till they get back and start fighting again with these freaking Celestial Dragon Holy Knight losers. And I want to see more of that, what's his name? Shanks' twin? Where did he even go, bro? He just, like, disappeared. Shanks' twin. What's his name? And he's, like, blonde in the anime? Why did they do that? Shamrock. Figarland Shamrock. I don't know, man. There's so much going on. But, yeah, that's my little summary review of those 2 chapters. If there's anything I missed and you guys want me to talk about it and you somehow watched this far, let me know in the comments. And yeah, it's a W, so I hope the quality isn't too bad with my computer. If it is, then I don't know, too bad. Maybe I'll just record on my phone the next time and record myself right after I read the chapter so it's fresh and I have better commentary. Yeah. Have a great day, everyone. Stay frosty. Peace.